The following was previously recorded. Some content may not reflect current situations. Viewer discretion is advised.
Speaking of trailers, I know you've been kind of antsy with a couple of things. You've been seeing things online saying that come November we might see something. Now, one, my thing is, why wait till November? Like, let's just drop the shit now. Let's go. Let's get going. Like, fuck it. The world's going crazy as it is. Just drop it, right? But what did you see? What was it saying? And honestly, how much stock do you put into this?
So, right now, there's this little piece of tidbit making tiny waves that there was this YouTube page called Godzilla vs. Kong that posted an image saying November 3rd, 2020, we'll get the first look at Godzilla vs. Kong. Well, immediately, like 10 minutes after that was posted, they took it down. Well, everyone who saw it is thinking that page is official. Well, I tried looking up everywhere I could for it. Nothing official came up when I looked it up. Warner Brothers links don't go to it. And none of the Godzilla official pages link to it. And the reason why that is funny to me is because this page has Godzilla videos from years ago, like a year ago, from King of the Monsters. Now, the reason why I feel like that's fake is because if this page was legitimate, there would be links to it, and it would have more than 1,000 views on each video.
Right.
There's no way in hell this page is legitimate. Now, if something does drop on November 3rd, which I doubt it's going to happen, I mean, we're all going to be happy and surprised, but it's not from this page. This YouTube page is not getting any of the credit. I don't think it's happening. Honestly, yeah. But anyways, the thing that's irritating me is that there are several Facebook pages and media sites in the Godzilla community that are going around and sharing this information as this place is an official page. And if you just do your research, I'm sure you could put two together that this is not official. And it just irritates me. It's like, and I guess it's just one of the things that we get to look forward to every time there's a kaiju movie. That they're going to they're going to rile up fandoms. There's going to be rumors. There's going to be these ridiculous claims and conspiracy theories in our own merits in the Godzilla community, where we're going to take information and think it's legitimate, and it's going to put fans in a hype, and that causes fans to get excited. And guess what? The day comes, it says it's supposed to be out, and it's not out, and now you got disappointed fans. My problem is I'm just tired of pages spreading that. I think that if it's one thing to have information and it be legitimate, but to have information that has no credibility and claim it's legitimate is where I get irritated. I think that, I don't know, I just get tired. There's just too many pages, I feel like, that post this stuff, and they aren't. When you do stuff, I feel like you're not doing it for the right reasons. I feel like you're doing it for the attention, and that's why I get irritated by pages that recycle news like that, because it's not true. It's not legitimate, and you're just hurting Godzilla fans that way. That's just how I feel. I don't do that on Megalon. I know we don't do that on the G Show. If we do, we're like, hey, if this is cool, if this is real, cool. If not,
yeah, we tend to do it tongue in cheek. We know what's real and what's not. I like to vet things out. I rather get the official shit.
Right, and that's how I feel
instead
too.
of the clickbaits.
unless I can do research and dig and dig and dig and find concrete facts that point to it being legitimate, then yeah, I'll go gung ho for it.
Yeah.
But if not, I'm like, I wouldn't get my hopes up, especially with Godzilla versus Kong, especially in this world that we're in right now.
Right.
Now,
I will say, I didn't see the video. I don't know the YouTube channel.
Well, it's not a video; it's just a picture.
Oh yeah, so I didn't see any of that. And you said they took it down. Maybe
They took it down like apparently 10 minutes after.
Maybe Warner Brothers got wind of it and went right at them like, "What are you doing? Cease and desist," And they're like, "Oops, all right, pull that down." Because it's fake. But I mean, it wouldn't be shocking if something dropped on the 3rd of November. I mean, it's Godzilla's birthday. That would be a great place to put something now, especially because the movie's not coming out in November. Boo-hoo, I'm sad still. But, so like, even though I'm not giving anybody any credit, the thought behind that makes logistical sense. It's I bet money on that. That's where something would pop up, If somebody was to come up to me and ask me, hey, do you think Legendary and Warner Brothers, whatever, gonna put something, might put something out on Godzilla's birthday for Godzilla versus Kong? Because of where we're at right now, time-wise, I'd say, yeah. I'd be 99.9% certain that they would, because now the movie comes out in May. See, remember when I was saying shit like this last year? I mean, it was still a whole year and change for this thing to come out. And that was me being spoiled from, Skull Island, Godzilla, and King of the Monsters. We got shit a year in advance, and it was dope. Oh yeah. We didn't get that this time around. And again, this all goes back to how King of the Monsters was marketed and how Legendary and Warner Brothers lost money. You know what I'm saying? Because they shelled out so much for that marketing scheme, and it didn't pay off at the end. They might break even. They might have gotten a couple thousand, tens of thousands, maybe 100,000 extra, but that is minute in what they should have made. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they wanted that shit to be in the good millions. So now they cut everything back. They scale it back, and they say, "Nah, we're not going crazy. We're not going crazy." So now a year's passed. We've got this situation with Corona being virus, right? And yeah, I think if your movie is still going to come out in May, then and somebody asked me, I'd be like, yeah, actually, this would make the best sense. Happy, 66th birthday, Godzilla? Bam! And I'd totally be down for that. So while, yeah, especially because they took the picture down, I think it's fake news. I also believe that is a perfect place for something to be shown, especially if we're not going to get nothing now during the Comic-Con season.
But see, what I think it is it's just a cheap shot, because obviously if something were to post, I mean, I still feel like if something were to come out, it would be in December. That's basically where they've been liking to put their stuff. But I feel like everyone just speculates something to be shown on Godzilla's birthday. It's easy. It's an easy target.
Oh, it is. Absolutely.
It's a cheap shot. My problem is that this YouTube page is basically it's a copycat.
Right.
It's a copycat. And we've seen it before, and these things never end in those pages' favor.
No, they definitely don't. And putting it on Godzilla's birthday is an easy out. It's an easy target. That's absolutely true. But because of the current state of affairs, exactly, it makes so much sense. For goodwill towards the G fans.
But see, I also feel like because of the state of the coronavirus, I feel like once you put a trailer out there or a teaser or something like that, well, I mean, it depends. If it's a trailer, that's one thing. If it's a teaser, that's a whole nother. Yeah. If it's a teaser, then cool, I get it. But if it's a trailer, you're starting marketing that trailer. And I don't feel like Warner Brothers would take that risk that early on, especially when they just push Tenet out indefinitely.
Yeah, we're not there yet. We're going to get to that. But yeah, anyway. So, I agree. Yeah. Teaser, yes. Full trailer, I don't think so. But
right. And it's not that I'm mad that they said something's going to be out. It's the fact that other pages are taking it as legitimate, and they're getting and they. I just don't want fans to get their hopes up for something that might not happen, and then say that this page is legitimate and it's not.
Well,
you know,
we know it's not, and eventually they'll know it's not. But